Hi, this is Vibhay, and I have created CloudScope, a tool which creates professional-looking scope of work documents in minutes rather than hours. Let's jump straight into the demo. So this is the tool where this is the dashboard where the user lands once logins. On the left-hand side, you can see clients, which is created. When you start creating the SOWs, the pre-saved names of and designations of team members, so you can select them while creating the SOWs depending upon which project it is. Coming back to dashboard, let's start with a new project. I select an existing client like Bridge Infotech. I have the notes already, ready with me. I select these notes. This is hardly, half page of notes. It's not a complete SOW or a very detailed one. I enter the description. I click on autofill and continue. Claude Haiku segregates this and breaks it up into proper sections like this: name, overview, executive summary, project success criteria, just by copy pasting uh, notes or email or random collection of thoughts. So everything is defined here. I click on continue. Then the scope items are segregated or categorized based on which category they fall into. Like, is it infrastructure setup? Is it data migration, integration, application development? It automatically manages that. I click on continue. I can select the team members now, which should be part of this project. Solution architect, like I need operations lead, I need a DevOps engineer, and I should select myself too. So milestones will be generated later on based on what we select in this process. Now you can see I can customize the SOW based on which sections I need to part of the SOW document, which is Word and PDF. So suppose I remove AWS funding from it, we don't need it. I click on Create Project, and now we will get to the final step. When now I click on Generate Scope of Work, go back up. I click on Word, it downloads the Word SOW. I click on PDF, it downloads the PDF SOW. So I've already opened the document for you to review. Document, statement of work. For another client I've downloaded, table of contents. Look at the formatting, everything is clean, organized, well formatted. The way it should be professional looking to be shared with customer or AWS teams or for internal with internal stakeholders. Everything is there. Out of scope section, project plan is well categorized into tabular format. Then there's milestones, and then there's team structure, everything, cost, payment schedule, everything is there. So coming back to the project itself, yeah. So in Vercel, this is to show you the selection of the AWS database, which is Amazon Aurora PostgreSQL compatible, and it's my account where I've set it up. So the reason or the logic behind selecting Amazon Aurora PostgreSQL was that this whole application is a completely relational application where group by aggregation joins between tables was required, and DynamoDB single key access pattern was not something which could have handled this. All the intake tables write in a single begin commit transactions, and the SOWs are saved in Aurora as typed JSON-B format. So both Word and PDF, exports query the same row. And for authentication, I've used IAM database authentication via the RDS signer. And the Vercel is an OIDC federated identity provider in the IAM trust policy. Every connection uses a 15-minute STS generated, token. So zero saved credentials anywhere in the project. And this will be a very useful project for AWS partners and their team members who want to save time doing practical technical work, hands-on work, rather than doing administrative tasks like creating documents. Thank you so much. Thanks for